lovelies! So today I'm going to be doing an empties video. I finally accumulated enough products and remembered to save the packaging so that I can show you guys what I've been using, what I've been loving, what I've been hating. And yeah, I just thought that these videos are always kind of fun, so I'm excited to do one. So I have an entire bag of products, and let's just go ahead and get started. So starting off, I have from Bath & Body Works the Berry Flirt Body Lotion and the Berry Flirt Shower Gel. And the only complaint I really had about these was that I ran out of the lotion like years before I ran out of the shower gel. I was still using this stuff like months and months afterwards. I didn't have any of this left. I did end up purchasing the body cream, but so I still have like the lotion, but I like to mix my lotions up a lot, so I think from now on I'll probably choose something that's like a little bit neutral for a shower gel. But yeah, I really liked these fragrances. Okay, this next product was my absolute favorite all through the summer, and this is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Body Mist Sunblock, SPF 30 with Helioplex. I love this stuff. It is like an aerosol sunscreen. You don't have to rub it in, and I never got burnt the entire time. Like, I would lay out for like 4 hours, and I would not get burnt. Like, I reapply like every hour and a half, I think is what it's supposed to be. But this stuff is awesome. It's not greasy. You just spray it on. You spray it really thoroughly. You don't have to rub it in. It doesn't feel greasy. It feels light, and you won't get sunburned. And I love this. I will continue to repurchase this for as long as it's in existence, and I'm really hoping they don't discontinue it. But if you're looking for a really good sunscreen and you don't like rubbing in sunscreen, or you want something that probably won't break your skin out, since it's from Neutrogena, I would really recommend this one. Alrighty, and I have an empty of my favorite nail polish remover. This stuff is just the stuff I talked about in my manicure cuticle care routine. It's dollar store stuff, so it's not going to set you back a whole bunch. It's the string fitting kind with gelatin. It's purple. I really like this stuff. It doesn't require a lot of effort. I find it comparable to Zoya Remove Plus without the weird scent. I don't really like the scent that Zoya has. But yeah, I just went through another bottle of it. So, dry shampoo. I got this, and I actually got it for free because I had a mail-in rebate, and I went through the effort of mailing it in and getting the cash back and all that kind of stuff. And I ended up repurchasing this, the Batiste, but I didn't get it in the floral blush. I got it in the cherry. But I don't think I would repurchase it a third time because I don't really like it that much. Now that I've used 2 containers of it, I realize that there is better stuff out there. So I think I'm gonna try and experiment with some other dry shampoos. If you guys have a holy grail dry shampoo that you love, leave it in the comments because I will probably try it. I'm really looking for a good one. I mainly use dry shampoo to get rid of any second day greasiness, and also to give my hair some body since it is really fine. It tends to be flat. But yeah, I like this, but excuse me. I like this, but I don't think I like it enough to purchase it a third time. This next product is a product that my best friend introduced to me. It is the John Frieda Sheer Blonde Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. And I'm obviously not a natural blonde. I dye my hair, but my best friend is. And she really liked this stuff for summer, for lightening up her hair, giving her hair more highlights, more dimension. I really like it for controlling my roots. And all I have to do is after I get out of the shower, I brush my hair, and then I spray it on my roots. And I hit it with a hairdryer. The more heat you use, the lighter effects it gets. But after 4 or 5 uses, pretty much my roots are completely hidden, and it has saved me so much money. This little bottle goes for $10, and that's worth so much to me considering that a hair appointment is $70. So yeah, if I can continue to use this, after 4 or 5 uses, it's pretty much matched, and then you just maintain. But there are so many more than 4 or 5 uses in a bottle. So if you're looking for something to either just give your blonde hair dimension and highlights, which it does, once I dyed my hair, it really helped with that. But if you're looking to either give it dimension or highlights or control your roots, try this stuff. It's worth the $10, and it actually works. I have an empty here that is actually, it was a Body Shop body butter in pink grapefruit. I have a review of it up on my blog. I will link that below. But I really liked this stuff, and I'm really excited because now that it's empty and I've removed all the stickers and cleaned it out, I have this adorable little pink tin that I can use for something. I don't know. I collect things like this. I find it fun. They come in handy. I think I'll probably use it to hold hair ties or bobby pins in my purse. And the next empties that I have are mascaras. I am a mascara fiend. Ever since I learned about layering mascaras, I go through mascara like crazy. I love it. I love testing out which ones work better. But I definitely, since I wear contacts, I do change my mascara every like 3.5 months, because if I don't, they will start irritating my eyes, and I don't want that. So to go through each one individually, I have a mini Benefit They're Real mascara. I did not like this at all. I didn't do anything for my lashes. It's way too wet for me. The comb like separates really well, but it doesn't like give you any volume or anything, and it just didn't do anything for me. So I will not be repurchasing this at all. Next up is CoverGirl Clump Crusher. It's like a lash blast mascara. I absolutely love CoverGirl Lash Blast. I really liked this stuff. I found it worked best when I layered it with something else. And I think the only real complaint that I had is it didn't really add any volume. Well, not any volume, but it didn't add like a ton of volume or a ton of length. It was sort of just in the middle, like it just spread out your lashes and like kept them defined. But I really need something that adds length and volume, so I probably will not repurchase this. I'll be looking more towards like the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion, which has worked really well for me in the past. And next up is Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. People have either raved about this or hated it. I am one of the latter. I really didn't like this mascara. A, it's too wet. I prefer drier mascaras. But B, it didn't like... It just didn't do much for my lashes. Like, the brush is really nice and big, and like it has little bristles, but the bristles aren't really long enough to like add a whole bunch of length or like really separate. So it just kind of clumped up on me, and it was just lackluster. So I definitely won't be repurchasing this. And last up on the mascara front is the Benefit Bad Gal Lash. This was a huge surprise for me. I totally loved it. I am not someone who is really into spoolie brushes. Most spoolie brush mascaras don't work for me. But I think this one did, because A, it's like huge, and it has all these little bristles, so they separate really well, they define really well. I absolutely loved layering this mascara, and I might repurchase it, I might not, because I like to mix it up, but if I'm looking for a good one and I want one that I know works, I will repurchase this one. But if you haven't tried it and you're like a huge fan of like CoverGirl mascaras, try this out. Get like the little kits that like Sephora has and stuff, where they have the little minis. Do it, go for it, it's worth the 10 bucks, and see if it really works for you. Alrighty, and then I have a Wet n Wild Coverall Concealer. This was my absolute favorite concealer for a really long time. I immediately went back out and repurchased this. It's only like $1.99 at Walgreens, and it covers super well. I am in the shade 802, and it works really well for like concealing dark circles and things like that. If you really like a stick concealer for like spot concealing and stuff like that, I really like this one. It covers about as well as, for me, as Benefit Erase Paste does. That was like really weird sentence structure, but whatever. But it's not like the most amazing. It does crease a little bit, but I'm still on the hunt for the perfect concealer, so if you have one that covers amazingly, just like with dry shampoo, leave it below. Leave it below and let me know. Continuing on with my makeup empties, I have an Almay liquid liner, and this is a felt tip liner. I kind of begrudgingly repurchased this because I wasn't completely in love with it, but I didn't really have another option at the time. Since then, I have purchased the Maybelline gel liner, which I like, but I do find myself using this. In summertime, this has pretty much absolutely no lasting power. It lasts for maybe like 2 or 3 hours on me. But in winter and fall, this lasts pretty much all day. So it depends on how like oily your eyelids or eye area or whatever is, if this will work for you or not. But I have found a lot more success using the Maybelline gel liner. It lasts no matter what. So if you're looking for a great drugstore eyeliner option, I would encourage you to go with that instead of this one. And rounding out makeup empties is a CoverGirl Nature Luxe foundation in the shade Aspen 320. I love this stuff. This is my absolute favorite foundation. I think I've mentioned before in videos that this is like the only foundation that I use if I wear foundation. 90% of the time I don't wear foundation, I just wear concealer and powder. But when I do, I reach for this stuff because it feels really light. It gives me a really light coverage, kind of like evens everything out, and it keeps me like glowy and dewy, but not like oily throughout the day. And a Skin Hands Manicure empty is my True Blue Spa Paraffin Super Softening Hand Lotion. It is completely gone, as evidenced. As soon as I stop filming this video, I'm going to cut it open and use what I couldn't get out. Like, I like squeezed it to heck. But there's still some in there. I know I'm going to get it. I cannot be the only person who does that. I will cut anything open to try to get like that last little bit of product. But yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. I have a ton of hand lotions currently right now though that I've been reviewing all through September on my blog. I will link my blog and that like tag, like the reviews tag, in the description box below so you can go and read those. But for now, I probably won't repurchase this until I run out of lotion, which will be quite a while since I have like 15 tubes of lotion that I have to go through. But I love this stuff, absolutely. And the last empties that I have are face makeup wipes. I absolutely love these things ever since I discovered them. They are the perfect solution for me. I am completely lazy when it comes to washing my face. I want something super simple. I tried the Neutrogena Wave for a long time, but that's still too much effort. With this thing, it takes off my makeup, it washes my face in one, I rinse, and it's awesome. So what got me started in this like makeup towelette were the Yes to Grapefruit Correct and Repair Brightening Face Towelettes, which I really like, so much so in fact that I did repurchase them, and so I have 2 empties here. But after the second one I really got sick of the scent and I wanted to try some more from this line. So I ended up purchasing the Yes to Cucumber Soothing Hypoallergenic Facial Towelettes. I really liked these more than I liked the Yes to Grapefruit ones. These are really gentle and they have like a really light scent that I didn't get tired of. But after I finished these, I decided, you know what, I should branch out. So I heard a lot of really good things about the Maybelline Clean Express line, and they are all lies. Every single one of these are horrible, absolutely horrible. I don't even remember because I've like erased it from my mind and I used them like months and months ago, but I hated them. I remember hating them so much. I think it's because A, they didn't remove my makeup very well, B, they left my skin feeling weird, like filmy. I really didn't like that, and C, they smell like baby powder. And I don't really like the smell of baby powder. Some people do. They're like, I love baby powder, it smells so fresh and clean. I think it smells gross. So, you couldn't pay me to repurchase these. Absolutely not. I hate them with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. I really dislike these, so. The current ones that I'm using are the Yes to Tomatoes Facial Towelettes, and those just fell off my lap. But I'm using the Yes to Tomatoes Facial Towelettes. I bought them online because I couldn't find them in any of the stores around me, and I love them. They're actually the blemish clearing ones from like the Yes to Carrots line, and they are so amazing. They don't, I was terrified. I was so terrified that they were going to smell like tomato paste, but they don't. They essentially smell like an actual tomato, which is just like really light, really clean. Like it has hardly any fragrance at all. I'm not going to get tired of it. The fragrance like doesn't bother me at all when I'm using the product. It removes my makeup super well. My face feels really clean, and it actually has reduced the number of everything is falling off my lap. It actually has reduced the number of breakouts that I have. I have kind of naturally clear skin, so I don't get a lot of like pimples or anything like that, but I get blackheads pretty badly, and it has reduced the number of blackheads that I have, which I really like. And I'm not even sure that I want to try the Yes to Blueberries ones now because I love the Yes to Tomato ones so much. So those are all of my empties. I hope that you guys learned about some new products or could agree or disagree with me on some of my little mini product reviews. Like I said, every single day in September I have been posting on my blog. I will link my blog below so you can check that out. And if you've used any of these products, love them, hate them, whatever, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. And again, if you have recommendations for dry shampoo or, what was the other thing I was talking about? I don't remember. Whatever it was that I had. Oh, concealers. Concealers, duh. If you have recommendations for dry shampoos or concealers, leave them in the comments below because I love to try new stuff. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.